So it's a new day. I am able to knit together my thoughts a little bit better. So now I'm going to tell you the news that I got yesterday. Hello everybody, I hope you guys are doing good today. I'm saying this outright, just at the very beginning. This is not going to be a good vlog, okay? It's more like it's not going to be like a positive or a feel-good or motivational vlog. At the very least, that is not my intention. I'm still in a pretty emotionally volatile state, so disclaimer, just there you go. That's the disclaimer. I'm feeling a very tumultuous mix of emotions right now. I'm like, so excuse me if I just seem all over the place, because I feel all over the place. I feel angry. I feel very, very sad. I feel disappointed. And oddly enough, a little piece of me still feels a little bit happy. I don't know why. So, like I said, if I seem all over the place, excuse that. I'm really going to do my best to try to make this vlog concise so I don't go off too much, and to try to pull all of these chaotic feelings into a cohesive vlog. How's that? I don't know. So I'm going to tell you what my plan was for November. Basically, during these, okay, so I've been here for about 4 months. I did the math. I remember I made a mistake before and I said 5 months, but no, that was incorrect. It's been 4 months that I've been here. And during my last month, so basically roughly like at the start of November or towards the end of October, my aunt came to me and she just told me, you know, November is the last month. So after going through all the mess that I did in trying to find a place to stay, and I don't know, just some other things involved, I realized that the main thing that I needed just to pull everything together was a substantial income that I could actually live off of. So I dedicated the entire month of November to finding work. And what I was going to do is I was going to, you know, get employment within the month of November. Then I was actually going to try to ask my aunt if I could stay for just at least 1 more month, only because I would be working that job for, I guess, the month of December. I would get my paycheck, and then I could use that paycheck to get me a place to stay, so then I would be out by January. I was going to be willing to, you know, pay more rent money. I was going to be willing to just do whatever I needed to do just to, you know, get that 1 month. But, you know, that entire plan was dependent on me acquiring a job within the month of November. However, yesterday she told me that, you know, no matter what happens, I cannot stay for the, you know, for the month of December. Like by December 1st, I have to be gone. Like there isn't any, you know, room for negotiations. And so that, I don't know, that basically just kind of just threw my whole plan out the window. And what that did, that set off like just a series of triggers in me. I'm not saying that I got triggered, but bottom line, it was just like, when she said that, and I realized that basically what I just said, that this plan not gonna work either, I became overwhelmed with a feeling of just disappointment in myself. Fair warning, this is where things are gonna get kind of emotionally chaotic, so like I said, bear with me and expect me to say that several times throughout this vlog. But it was just like, I don't know, the main thing that just comes to my mind is, once again, I lay out a plan, and every single phase of that plan gets blown up in my face. And then I just started taking stock of everything that I've done for these past 4 months. And to me, at the very least, how I'm feeling right now, because like I said, I'm not feeling good right now, to me, it was just like this, I've done nothing but failed this entire time that I've been here. I tried to get my driver's license. That failed. I failed the test. I tried to find a place to stay. That failed, because every single person that I came across was a scam, and only like 1 place was legit, but that was like way in the ghetto. And like I said, I tried to find a job. I did get that 1 job, but it didn't pay enough. Like I said, I was going to be losing a lot more money than I was going to be getting back. So that ultimately kind of failed. And during this month of November, me trying to find, you know, employment and, you know, just that whole plan, now that has failed. And it feels like that for the last 4 months of me being here, I've accomplished nothing. Like, I'm going to have to go back home. I'm going to have to, more than likely, I'm more than likely going to have to go back home next week, like next week Friday, and I have nothing to show for it. I have nothing to show for it. I have nothing to bring back. I did nothing. I basically just, it feels like I might as well not have even come out here because, like I said, I am bringing nothing back. Only just an emptier wallet from all the money that I spent, and I guess the time that I spent too. And those feelings of just disappointment in myself just, bear with me. those feelings of disappointment just came from like, wow, you mean after 4 months, and I was given 2 extra months, like, so you mean after 4 months, having all this time, having all these resources, and even applying to 71 jobs within the month of November, just within that 1 month, I still couldn't make this work? That's how I'm feeling about myself right now. And all of that piling up on itself, it just makes me feel like that I can't do anything. Like, I think I've said this before, it's like, it just feels like that no matter how hard I try, I can't actually create anything. I can't make something happen. It's like the ceiling of my capabilities stops at the trying phase. But the actual phase that goes, that's right after that, the actual done, complete, you did it phase, it's like I just can't seem to get. This is what led me into other tangents of my life that, like, I don't know, the best way that I can put it was like a domino effect. It's like I started thinking like, that doesn't work, then that doesn't work, and then that doesn't work. But basically, like, I started thinking of just my social platforms. So that's my YouTube, my Facebook, and my Twitch. Something that I've been dealing with for a very long time on my social platforms, I'm just gonna say that just to, you know, combine all three, is I guess the lack of viewership. The lack of viewership and the lack of interactivity. And this has been an issue that I've been having to where I get very, very, very little views on any of my videos, and it's actually only gotten worse with time. I remember there was this one time where I think I was averaging about like 50 views a video, but I don't remember how long ago that was. But as of right now, I'm only averaging maybe about like 10 to 20 views per video, and they're more on the lower end, like maybe like 10 to 15 maybe. And only on like a good day, I see that one of my videos got like 30 views, but I'm not really sure what causes that. It's just whatever was about that video, you know, I guess 10 more people liked than the other ones. And of course, I don't mean to talk poorly about, you know, those of you who do watch my videos. Like I said, everything that I'm telling you is just everything that's just been circulating in me. And it is difficult to talk about these things because, like I said, a lot of the things that are going on inside me right now is not good, you know? But, like, it's just, that's another thing that I feel like that I failed at. Trying to get my social platforms off the ground. The only ever time that I've seen in a lot of my recent videos, and even less than recent videos, that I seem to get high viewership is if it's basically some type of emotional crisis that I'm going through. Like right now. Like the last video that I got that got a lot of views, I believe it got like almost like 70 views. And that was a video when I was telling you that I was thinking about giving up. You know, it's like, it's like, it's only when I'm in high emotional duress, where it's like I'm just extremely depressed or angry or something like that, that is when I get views for some reason. But any other time, it just goes back to like 10 to 15, 20, 30 if I'm lucky. Like even my gameplays are following that trend. Like at first my gameplays had more views than my vlogs, which is understandable, but now they're like, they've gone way down too. And I don't know, I feel like that's just another thing that I could just chalk up on my list of failures. Like, I'm sorry if I'm being really extreme right now, but I'm, like I said, I'm in a really extreme state. I'm gonna tell you something, alright? And make it a little bit personal. Okay, but when I was thinking about all of this, I was thinking of the 5 top things that I want in my life, and I think I may have even gone over this a little bit. I think the day before I left, before I came out here. I feel like at the moment, the 5 things that I would want most of all is to work in television, to be successful on my social platforms, to have other friends to hang out with that really understand me on a core level, like, people like Isaiah. Crud, I'm starting to forget 2 of them. But, okay, this is when it gets a little bit personal. But to have a girlfriend, I think I said before, I haven't dated anyone for like the past 4 years now. And, I'd like that to kick off. Oh, I remember the 5th thing, of course. And to have a place to stay. To have a place that, I can call my own. Those are like the top 5 things that I can think of. And it feels like that no matter how hard I try to achieve those 5 things, none of them come into fruition. It's like, and the messed up part is that I feel like in order to bring all 5 of those together, I need an income that I can live off of, because I feel like that kind of helps kickstart all 5 of them. With an income, I could get a place to stay. Having a place to stay would allow me to get a job. I'd be local for friends, and I could handle a girlfriend, and I would have the money to kind of like advertise my social platforms. But it's like it's like I'm trying not to repeat myself, but it's like the best that I can do is just try and not actually do. And it kind of sort of feels like that is just the story of me, the story of Julian, and that really makes me sad. It's like, I don't know, this may be going a little bit extreme here, but it's like, this is like the cap of my abilities, and then one day when I die, on my headstone it's just gonna be, "Here lies Julian Stuckey. He tried." Like, that's horrible, man. That is horrible. I mean, if I had to get down to the nitty gritty of, and like I said, it's like I know I keep on saying this, but sorry if I sound like really forward with this, but when it comes down to the nitty gritty, I think the only really thing that matters are the results that people create. It's kind of like, even if we have no idea who that person is, even if we've never met them before, we will still know and recognize them by the results that they have created. It's like, when you get right down to it, the worth that I believe that a person has is what it is that they create and how useful that is to other people. Whether it's they create something physical or something, abstract. But it's like, I feel like that for whatever reason, I cannot transmute the things that are in my head into reality for others to enjoy, and for myself to enjoy. And I don't want to live the rest of my life like that, but it feels like I can't do anything else. Like, this is the best that I can get. And a bit of a side objective that I had when I came out here, honestly, I wasn't entirely doing this for me. It's kind of like a piece of me was also doing this for other people. But by that I mean, it's kind of like I wanted to try to show that you have the abilities to transmute the things that you want into reality. I had said all the things that I had wanted, before, like, those 5 things. And I don't know, I guess I just kind of wanted to, I guess because I know that there are a lot of people like me who want to do things in life, but they're not sure if they can. I guess a piece of me wanted to show that you can, and I wanted to show that through my actions, that, hey, I was able to come out here and I was able to do this. But now look at me. It's kind of like, now, what happens next? So, like I said, it just feels like that this has just been a string of false starts, failed attempts, and disappointing outcomes. And I can't even quite recall the last real success that I had in my life. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just because my attention isn't on it entirely, but I don't know, randomly, the only thing that comes to my mind is when I graduated high school when I was 18. Like I said, that was 4 years ago, and that, to me, isn't really that big of a deal. It's kind of like from then to now, what have I done? What have I accomplished that was a big deal? And I can't think of anything. Like I said, maybe I can't think of anything just because my brain isn't there, but you get my point. I'm gonna try to rein this vlog in now because I feel like it's gone too long, and I feel like if I don't, I'm just gonna end up going down the same avenues that I've been doing, and maybe I've already done that. Bottom line is that I'm just sad. I'm sad, I'm frustrated, I'm angry, and like I said, just wholeheartedly disappointed. You know, like, in my head, this was just supposed to go down so differently. Like, I'll tell you the little scenario that I had in my head. I can't necessarily put how long it would have taken, but when I came out here, I was supposed to find a job, you know, like I said, that gave me an income that I could live off of. I was going to use that job to, you know, get a decent place to stay. And then it was going to be from there where, you know, I'm working that job and I'm also doing like TV jobs on the side. And then eventually I would kind of transition fully into television when that started to pick up. And then when I'm living on my own and I'm working in television, I'm meeting people and I'm making new friends. And then, you know, I end up meeting a girlfriend. And then boom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all of it done. That's what was supposed to happen. But instead, I came out here for 4 months, looked for a whole bunch of jobs, only got one that couldn't give me enough. I did go to a few events, you know, I did meet some people, and now I'm going home, you know, like, oh my gosh, like, what the heck? And this is what I feel like is the story of my life. Like I said, just try and fail, and I hate that. I hate that more than anything. And I don't know, to bring it all in, like I just said, I guess, keep in mind, like I said, I'm emotionally charged right now. But I guess, you know, I just feel like I'm gonna die. My social platforms went nowhere, to the point where they shouldn't have even existed because they didn't go anywhere. I never got a place to stay. I'm just living under people my whole life. I never got to work in television, so I never got to, you know, make my show ideas come to life. I never ended up making any new friends, and I never met my girlfriend. I'm just gonna be single and alone the rest of my life. Okay, I'm being exaggerative, but you get my point. That's serious though. Like, despite me kind of adding stuff onto that I'm very serious about that. And it's like I'm gonna be like 30, 40, 50, and it's just gonna be the same repetitive process of me just not going anywhere. It's just me being stuck in one place. No pun intended on my last name, Stuckey. But yeah, I don't know. I think that's it. I think that's just everything that has just been going on in me, and I just kind of just threw that all out there. And when I said closer to the beginning of this vlog where I'm feeling like a mixture of emotions, and I said one of it is slightly happy, the only reason that I'm even feeling that just a little bit, and that's because last night I spoke on the phone with Isaiah, and you know, we had a good heart-to-heart, so after that I was feeling a little bit better. But like I said, I'm still really like deep in here. And honestly, I don't know how to end this vlog. Like, like I said, this was a rant. This definitely was a rant. And I don't really know what to say. And I'll be honest, I'm not really 100% sure if I'm going to continue the daily vlogs after this. Only because, like I said, the vlog was supposed to end when I got a place to stay and a job. That was in my head, that was going to be the season 2 finale of my daily vlogs. However, now it seems like it's just gonna end when I go home, which is only in like a week. And I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what I'm going to be doing this week. Like, I could still apply to jobs until the very day that I leave. But you know, when you kind of think of it logically, like, more than likely a job isn't going to get back to me in time, since there is, like, you know, a lengthy hiring process. So I mean, I guess I'll just be applying to jobs out of obstinance. And, you know, getting ready, you know, packing my bag and getting ready to go who knows where. Because say in the best case scenario that I do somehow get a job from one of the other 70 something jobs I've applied to this month, that you know, say it does give me a substantial income, say I do get hired, I still have to figure out where I'm going to stay when November ends, you know, because like I said, no matter what, I cannot stay here. So, I only see one of two things happening. Either I try to makeshift a temporary living situation for a month while I'm working that job and I guess proceed to what I said, or I just go home. So, yeah. So all I really see is that during this last week, it's just going to be me applying to jobs and talking to you, so it just feels like it's just going to be a really slow burn. So honestly, I don't know. I remember I had asked if I should just end the daily vlog like much earlier. I don't remember what episode number it was, but I don't know. I'm all over the place. I'm a mess. You already can tell. I'm not hiding it. So I'm just going. I'm sorry it's ending in such a weird spot, but I really don't know where to go from here. So I think I'm just gonna end the vlog here. So you can leave your thoughts if you have any. You know, I will read and I will respond to them all. Jeez, I don't even know how many views this video got. I don't know. It was just in like, you know, what I was saying earlier, just how, you know, maybe it was like 15 to 20. Maybe it did go up again because I'm not feeling so good. I don't know. But either way, I do appreciate, you know, all of you who do watch my videos and who do leave me comments, you know, despite everything that I am right now, that will and always be true. So, thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when my videos are going up. Show your support by donating with the links in the description, and like my Facebook page, because that is the hub of all my activity. So, thank you all so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you in the next one. See ya.